Welcome to Work the Left Side. We have a bonus episode seen as progress up in our neck of the woods this week. Don't normally cover progress, but they're in Manchester on Sunday. So we're going old school. I've got an OG in the house. We have Mick back. Sir, it has been way too long. How are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. You have to excuses. I'm absolutely knackered. I've started a new fitness thing and it's not going well because I'm not fit. So, so if you see us wheezing away and stuff like that, apologies.
Get the air, get the fresh air.
Yeah. I've had my fag, so I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yes, I'll be worried if you didn't. That's when I'll be concerned. Like, what?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Once the fags have stopped, that's when the proper worrying needs to happen. But anyway, no, other than that, mate, yeah, I'm good.
Awesome.
Good, mate. That's been a while since we've spoke, so
too long, mate. Well, you know, I said it back to you recently. Like, pick a pay-per-view, mate. I want to do an episode. It's on you. Like, you need to tell me what pay-per-view you want to watch.
Best of the Miz for Ryan. We've got to do that one.
he just wouldn't do it. It's
I know. I know.
I thought about trying to entice him on and say it's going to be something else, and then just bringing it on him. But I can just imagine it just end the call. It's like, no, I'm just blank screen.
I've bought a new Miz t-shirt for the next time me and him are on something together.
Yeah.
But never mind.
But progress this Sunday. Obviously, like I sort of said, you know, Work the Left Side normally covers, you know, Yorkshire, Midlands, Northeast, Northwest. We don't normally venture down south. But yeah, as progress are up here, I wanted to basically just have a quick look at it. Obviously there's a hell of a lot of quality names on the card. Our boy Mr. RPD is on there as well, making his progress debut, which is also something else I kind of wanted to talk about because nothing but love for Ryan, and I'm just super hyped, you know, to see him in a progress ring. So it's not going to be a long episode. We're just going to sit here and just chat and see what the matches are and what we think, really. Yeah. So I have to rely on other people to be prepared and do the shit for me. When I knew I had you on, I was like, well, I know that's not the
this man don't prepare.
It's my turn to adult today. I'm the adult this time. So I have the progress card, the graphic, and at the bottom, so we'll work bottom up. So I don't know what order everything's going to be in. If this opens the show, I will be crazy surprised. But it is the Progress Championship match. It is Luke Jacobs versus Cara Noir. So, I mean, if that is the first card match on the show, Jesus wept. You know, that is, you talk about starting a show, you know, at the top level.
Yeah.
Mate, that is ridiculous. Again, I'm not overly familiar with what people are doing in Progress. I know a lot of these people and what they've done outside of Progress. You know, even I know how awesome Luke Jacobs is, you know, what he's been doing. The dude's just absolutely smashing it at the minute. But Cara's Cara, you know. Yeah. I'm just glad he's back as well, because I know obviously he was out for a while with the ankle injury. Now he's back and
working his way back up. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I mean, I remember I seen them, it was a couple of years ago now in Cardiff, and they were two of the ones who I'd seen. And you could just tell. I mean, Cara was champion at the time and stuff, and you seen him bare-feeted, bloody. I was going to say thumbtacks. They're bloody drone pins. It's one of my pet peeves. I actually shouted at somebody when they shouted thumbtacks in that crowd match. I was like, no, they're drone pins. But no, like you say, I mean, Luke's been just absolutely shit hot basically since he's won the title, and before that as well. And obviously, it's a big challenge because Cara coming back and everything. So it's going to be one. The crowd are going to be proper hype for that. Like I say, I'm hoping to get up to Manchester at the weekend if I can get permission. But I'll have to whisper that.
Please can Mick come out play. Please
let me play. But it will be a hell of a match, and like you say, for the title as well. So yeah, I can't see that being on first. It's got to be the main event. But
Yes, you'd
if they
think
do put it
so.
on first, but we now know obviously things have changed now, and it's quite cool to put championship matches on at the start to start things off as well. If you've got some of the
Yeah.
storyline that you feel deserves to be the main event and stuff, so we'll wait and see.
That's it, exactly. Yeah, it's no besmirchment. It's not like back in the day when there was the curtain jerker kind of thing every match. Like, sort of say, if you're not in the main event, you want to be in the first match. So it could work. I just think that's going to be freaking mental. But yeah, that is going to be an absolute. There's a lot of matches. I'm looking at the graphic now, and I'm just thinking, right, that could be the match of the night. That could be the match of the night. And that could be the match of the night. That, for me, is if everybody delivers, that's the match of the night. That's the match everybody else has to beat.
Yeah, what I think I might do is actually predict that every match at some point will be match of the night. And then at no point will I be wrong. Because at some point I was going to be completely right.
We'll just clip the episode.
It's going to be the match of the night, that one.
We'll just clip the episode and you can just clip that bit out and you'll be like, yeah, that's going to be match of the night. And you're like, yes, see, told you. There we go. Mick got it right every time. Match of the night, boss.
Never wrong. 100% record.
The next one as well, though. I mean, obviously, up here, the next match on the graphic is Alexis Falcon versus Holly Barlow. I've seen these two, go at it recently at True Grit. It was Rio, Holly, Alexis, and Lana in like a fatal four-way.
Yeah.
And I know Alexis can go. Again, somebody's just come back recently from injury. She's hit the ground running. She's absolutely tearing it up on the shows that I've been to. And I've said a few times now, Holly Barlow is one of the best things in British wrestling right now. She's one of the fastest rising. She's just everywhere. I think, she embodies that character. I mean, obviously, have you seen either of these recently?
I mean, I've not seen Holly, if I'm being completely honest, but I have seen obviously a lot of the stuff that she's been putting out there with Lana on social media and stuff like that. So I have been seeing that. So obviously, if you've got someone like Lana Austin backing you up and stuff like that, sorry, not backing you up, but whatever, then there must be something about you and stuff. And I mean, Alexis, I haven't seen for a little while now, but I remember seeing her down in London for the AEW weekend when Hooked On done their tag team turmoil tournament thing, where basically it was just random tag teams put together for the whole tournament. And I seen Alexis in there, and she was fantastic throughout the whole thing.
Again, you just got two great characters. Alexis just embodies that character, that whole evil Disney princess kind of thing. The best thing out of Hull since Dean Windass. And then just Holly as well. You just got two people who just get it and they know what they're doing. And mate, again, this could be the match of the night.
But like Cara as well, though, Alexis just come back from a bad injury as well. So it's good to see. It's good to see people coming back from these long-term injuries that they're having, and it's as though they haven't missed a beat.
Yes.
So that is good because it's so easy. That's why I'm a fat fuck now. If you stop doing things, you can quite easily lose everything. But now it's good to see that after those injuries that they've just still got it and they're not missing anything.
No, they've come back, hit the ground running, and it's just like, like I said, it's just like they've never not been here kind of thing, which is great. Because, it must be, again, I can only speak from, a fan's perspective, but you've got to think, you're out with an injury. So they sort of say nothing can prepare you. When I speak to people, they sort of say there's nothing you can do that is the same as doing wrestling cardio. To try and recapture that cardio, it's just an absolute nightmare. So, that's just, it's testament to both of those, that they're awesome. So... next it is Chris Ridgway versus Man Like Doris. Now this could be a match of the night.
Yes, this one definitely could be a match of the night, in fairness. Not that the last one couldn't have been as well, but this one it's kind of got it written all over it that this is going to be, it's definitely the show stealer, isn't it, really? With the two people in that one.
I mean, I saw a Man Like Doris versus Amir Jordan at North in Leeds recently, and that was the match of the night at North. Man Like Doris versus Amir. I mean, Chris Ridgway is just as good as I've been a fan of Chris's since he first started. Really, I remember sort of seeing him in Leeds and everywhere else. And it's a bit tasty.
I mean, Man Like Doris is someone who's actually down in Cardiff quite regularly. He does a lot of stuff down in Wales. I've seen it for a few promotions down here and everything like that. And yeah, it's just he's got that it factor completely, in fairness to him. And it wouldn't shock me if he's following Leon Sayers doing over in America full time and everything. I know he's been doing the GCW stuff and everything, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's not full time over there very, very soon, with obviously just all the charisma he's got and everything like that. He's got the crowd eating out the palm of his hand. Even when he's a heel, he's got them eating out the palm of his hand. They're still joining in with the 0121 things and stuff like that. Even when he's trying to be the biggest twat in the world, you just can't help but think he's just got it.
It's just like, oh, he's so cool. It's like, yeah, you're like, oh, 1, 2, 1, oh, like, boo. Oh,
Yeah.
boo. Oh, man, what do I do? Damn it.
But yeah, like you say, obviously, Chris, I haven't seen much of him, if I'm being completely honest. I do know of him. But yeah, I mean, I've seen some of his stuff. I think didn't he fight Gresham, I think, for the ROH title in Progress? And that match, I remember that one, and that was just epic.
Right. I mean, anybody knows me knows how highly I regard Liam Slater. You know, Liam Slater is pure wrestling. For me, Ridgway is just behind kind of thing.
Yeah.
He is. No, I mean, that's a massive compliment. I can't give anyone a bigger compliment than saying that you're just behind, Liam Slater. He's just pure. He's a pure wrestler, and like I said, the contrasting styles is going to be absolutely just beautiful. I think it's going to be, as I said, potential match of the night contender. Definitely,
it's going to have to be like their worst off days ever for them not to put on an absolute banger. It's like have to be something really, really bad for that not to be just an absolute show stealing. Like I said, potential match of the night, match of the day card. I don't know.
Oh, gosh, don't say match of the night. Obviously, it's on at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So
3 in the afternoon.
There we go. Right, we have
not to be pedantic. I've missed my pedancy. Sorry.
No, I've missed it. I've just been saying like, oh, I've missed this. Right, next though we have a fatal 4-way, which again is just. We've got Jack Morris versus Charles Crowley versus Simon Miller versus Ethan Allen. Every name on there is just, their stock is rising and rising and rising every week at the minute in British wrestling. Obviously, Ethan Allen, either by himself or part of the Young Guns, he's tearing it up. Charles Crowley, you want to talk about a man like Dries, a person who just gets it. They've got the character, they've just got that. The crowd just kind of radiate towards them. That's Crowley as well.
Yes, yeah. No. I'm again with Crowley and Miller obviously as well. I'm aware of those. The other two, I don't know whether they're more northern or something like that. God, I'm saying northern. I feel so sick saying that. But yeah, no, I know Geordie in bloody Wales, and he's calling things up in Leeds Northern now. It's like, oh Christ! But yeah, oh fucking hell! But yeah, no, like you say about Crowley, it's again like Dries. It just has the crowd eating out the palm of his hands, no matter what he does. Just be the biggest bastard in the world. Well, he is the twat, isn't he? He overly calls himself it, and the crowd love it. They eat it up. And I mean, what can you get really more entertaining than Simon Miller? So yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be like Delali, it's just got this again. The fact it's a fatal 4-way as well. I think it's just it's just gonna be unpredictable. It could be chaotic. It could be chaos, but in the most beautiful way possible. It's just gonna be. I'm not even going to try and attempt. Obviously, I don't know enough of the histories or the stories of what's going on in Progress to be able to try and predict who's going to win what match. But if I was trying, I would look at that one and be like, "No, mate, I'm on the fence." I'm going to.
No. Just entertain me, and I'm not even going to try and pick a name out on that one. Who's going to win that? It's like apparently that could be an Apparently, that could be a potential match of the night. I've heard as well. And
match of the afternoon.
Match of the afternoon show dealer.
Next, we have again somebody else who talks. We're talking about just gets everybody on this card. I don't think you can work for Progress if you don't get your character. If you're not 100% on point, kind of thing. Nina Samuels. It will be the Nina Samuels show. against Shotzi Blackheart.
Yeah.
Who, that's
Yeah.
for a lot of people, that's going to be a name that gets obviously a lot of people's eyes on it, being like, if you don't know British wrestling, you know who Shotzi Blackheart is. If you watch, the monopolization of wrestling, you know who Shotzi is. So that's going to get your attention.
I mean, it's not like Progress need help selling tickets or anything like that.
No.
But what if you were struggling, what a name that is to have on there at the moment and stuff. And I mean, she's already making her names for like with things in America with Matt Cardona and stuff calling her out already, and she's having matches in GCW. Yeah. She's going to be. I mean, that's going to be fantastic. Could potentially be a match of the night. I'm going to stop saying that. I really am going to have to stop saying it. But yeah, no. I mean, yeah, Nina again is somebody who is fantastic. I've seen her time and again. Like I say, she has been one who's come over to Wales now and then, crosses the border. Seeing her there, so yeah, no, again, it should be a very good match. For some reason, I think they're going to be starting something big involving Shotzi, I reckon, in Progress. I don't know why, as a prediction, but it may not be, but it may be like some sort of intergender hardcore thing, I think. Imagine her against like Paul Robinson or something like that.
That'd be ridiculous. But yeah, if anyone's going to do it, then Progress will definitely do it. And the thing is, as well, though, I'm not saying it not in a bad way, but Nina Samuels is made for American wrestling kind of thing, the way that she works, her character, everything like that. If Shotzi's going to be able to, I think, if Shotzi's coming over here not knowing what to expect, obviously working, the British show, Nina Samuels would just be like, is the perfect opponent.
I'm going to piss Ryan off now, but Nina reminds me a lot of The Miz, actually. It's just a safe pair of hands. She can talk, she can entertain the hell out of you. And if you need somebody to carry something forward to eventually put somebody over, so she's absolutely perfect at it. And Brian, sorry, mate, but sorry for comparison.
Poor Ryan, yeah, right. Well,
I know.
I did like Nina Samuels until you said that.
Damn you, Mick. But no, But no, that again should be an absolute class. I'm liking the storyline involving the whole thing with the women and stuff, where it's Nina and Kanji it's like the pick your poison matches, isn't it? Before they fight each other in a loser leaves Progress, I think it is. So they've got to have their one match each, which is why obviously we'll get to the Kanji's match there shortly, I would imagine, on the list.
Well, I'll skip over and we'll double up just because you mentioned it. I'm going to skip the next match. We'll go that afterwards. So yeah, basically, as you said, you've got Kanji versus Lana Austin. So that is her poison. So
it's somebody who's just never beaten time and time again in Progress. So I mean, it's a great pick for the story and everything like that. And I mean, I can't say enough good words about Lana. How good she is. She just seems as though she's all over the place all the time. And just whatever she's doing, she's just entertaining people constantly. Whether you love her or you hate her during the match, you can't help but think she is fantastic what she does. And again, Kanji, as far as like sort of strikers go and actual like wrestlers in the ring and stuff like that, she's absolutely fantastic as well.
Yeah, just I think there's going to be lots of oohs and ahs and just general
lots of redness after the match.
Yeah. Just be like, just go sit in the freezer, cool down, because your chest is going to be burning. But again,
the story for it though, I think this whole pick your poison thing leading into the next show after that, I think it's being put fantastically. Thanks for breaking me PlayStation, cat. Sorry.
Fucking cat.
But yeah, I know it just literally nearly wiped me PlayStation out, but never mind.
Devil Spawn.
And God, I love them though. They're my babies, but never mind.
I know. So,
but yes, no, that would be that again. The two of them, absolutely fantastic matches. There's nothing on as we're talking through this, there's not really. Sometimes you think yourself, oh, there could be a little bit. There's just literally nothing on here, which is like a bit of a.
There is no dip. They sort of say a wrestling show should kind of be a bit like a roller coaster.
Will you move? Sorry.
It's all right.
It's the new.
I think the ups and downs will be maybe the speed of the matches, not the quality. The quality's just going to be like straight across the board. 100% all the way across kind of thing. So yeah, we'll jump back and we'll talk about my boy, that I mentioned at the start, who I am just so proud of, and the dude is amazing. I love to see it. But it is, Charlie Sterling versus honorary member of the Blackpool Combat Club himself, Mr. RPD. I mean, I'm not that familiar. This is one of the first people I've come across where I've kind of said beforehand, there's going to be some names that I'm not too familiar with. And Sterling, again, I've heard things. I listen to people talking about. I know how highly regarded he is, how awesome, what he does in the ring is. From what what everybody's saying, I've never actually seen any of his work. So
I seen him a few years back. Again, I think it was in Newport or Cardiff or something like that. But yeah, I think he was, if I remember rightly as well, last year when it was the All In weekend and stuff, that he was part of the Tag Champions. So they had a big thing in Box Park involving them and bloody hell, Sanity, who they were fighting for the tag titles and stuff. This all during the fan thing and stuff on stage, and his character work as a heel who you want to hate and piss everyone off was second to none, because you really just did want to just despise him and just, if I didn't love me sweet pint so much, throw it at his head and stuff. But no.
Well, that'll work perfectly. The perfect counterbalance to that is RPD. I've never seen somebody have such a connection with the audience, with the fans. There's a reason he's gotten over so quick. He's been belt collecting, in Liverpool and all those kind of places. It's because he's
up north.
Up north. The dude's just genuine.
I should have worn my black cap.
I'm trying to think if there's like a traditional Welsh garment you could have worn, but just to make you feel more southern.
Just a daffodil in me lapel. So I don't do Welsh stuff. Sorry, no.
You keep referring to us as North. Yeah, mate. You've lost. You've lost the battle, mate. You keep referring to us as North, and I'm southern compared to you. You're Newcastle.
I know, that's what's ridiculous. It's like you're an absolute southern softie, and it's just like referred to everything as up north. But yeah, no. But yeah, we digress. But yeah,
RPD will absolutely just, like I said, this is the perfect kind of good guy versus bad guy. This is when they sort of say about booking a show and having the first match on be a clear-cut heel, clear-cut good guys. Teaching the first-time fans who to cheer, who to boo. Telling that story. This screams that for me kind of thing.
This screams a fantastic opener to get the crowd in the mood to have a heel on there who they want everyone to hate massively and stuff straight away, and then an absolute like sort of babyface who you want to cheer and everyone wants to go over and everything. So it would for me it would be a prime candidate to open the show and just get everyone whipped up into a massive frenzy straight away.
And even contender for match of the afternoon. So that's.
Yeah, show stealer.
It's there, mate. Like a Superman punch to the face. Boom.
Yeah, exactly.
And the last match on the card, again, this could quite easily be the main event. We was talking about Cara Noir, against Luke Jacobs, but we've got the Progress Tag Team Championships on the line. It's the Sunset. I can't even speak. Apologies. The Sunset Machine versus Lycos Gym. And that you're talking about two of the best tag teams, in the country today. Obviously, I'm fully aware of Lycos Gym. Haven't seen much of Sunset Machine. I've got my top 5 tag teams. But when we did the tag team of the year poll and everything like that, so many people were shouting at me, mate, you need to put Sunset Machine in there. I was like, yeah, obviously I'm going to do it. But mate, they have such a backing. And there's a reason those two teams are kind of possibly even main eventing this Progress show.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, there's every chance that could go on as the main event. Maybe that is why it's at the top of the bill. Who knows? But I mean, Sunshine Machine and Lycos Gym and stuff, both two fantastic teams, both two teams as well, who have actually they both do a lot of stuff have done a lot of stuff in Wales, so I have seen them. obviously Progress done a show a couple of years ago in Cardiff and everything as well. I remember Chuck Mambo banging his head on the light, trying to do his spring thing, and the floodlights hanging down, went for a moonsault and hit his head on it, which isn't great, but he made a joke of it. It's very entertaining tag team and stuff. And I've got, like, with regards to Lycos and stuff, when I seen them, obviously it was back when they were both with the masks on, and very much like sort of a heel tag team and stuff like that, putting people over, and the change and the kind of that they've gone, the paths they've gone on and stuff. It's just been it's a testament to especially Progress and stuff, the faith that they put in them and everything to let them do what they've been doing and stuff. So yeah, again, that's got so much potential, and as I say, a potential main event as well.
I mean, obviously, Kid Lycos is no stranger to the main event scene at Progress. This is the guy who beat, Spike Trevay for the title. So I like the fact, they can kind of do the singles or they can do the doubles. Lycos Jim is still, a very strong force within Progress. Obviously, Kid Lycos 2 is a Yorkshire boy. So it's nice to see, that being represented in Progress. But yeah, again, if this is the main event, I wouldn't even second guess it. It's fully worthy of being the main event. Mate, I ain't seen Chuck Mambo in a long time. I love that guy. That guy's awesome. Big fan of him when he was in his single stuff. Huge fan, as part of the tag team. So again, potential match of the afternoon. Who knows?
Yeah.
But as you just said, though, every match on this card is just, there's no weak link. At no point am I looking at card thinking, fuck it, that's what I'll go for a smoke.
Yeah, it's as if we go through it then actually listening, it's just like, yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. It's just none of it, like you say, none of it's screen piss break or anything like that. Or it's just like, if you get in there, pay your money, you're gonna be glued.
Yeah.
Stock up at the bar.
It's just
stock up at the bar because you're not going to want to go to the bar to well it's
get a tray, double get more drinks.
Make sure you double fist in your drinks because you're not going to I don't think you're going to want to look away.
No, I was saying, can you imagine getting up at some point and I would literally probably die of thirst. I'm like, I'm really thirsty. I need a drink. I'm not moving. I refuse to move. No, not moving.
No. But no, it's gonna be a great show, and I mean, I just got it to Manchester. It's a bit of a check, but hopefully I can get up because I think it's quite easy on the train. So fingers crossed.
From your neck of the woods, I'd say. So that's the thing as well. We're forgetting, obviously, this card wouldn't look out of place, in their home, in their house, down south. They did this in London.
No.
This is still a top tip because sometimes when promotions, venture out, go on the road, it's a bit like we could put on a lesser show, but people will still come because it's Progress. How often do we get to go see Progress, kind of thing? So they could half-arse it, but
they could treat it like a house show type thing and stuff like that. You have a couple of your names come out, but then you've got a lot of local talent. I mean, there is local talent there and stuff like that, but what local talent it is, it's not as though it's Dave Broggs or whatever. coming in from Eccles or something like that.
Nothing against Eccles. Mate, it's just like even with the local talent though, I wouldn't be surprised to see them on a show in London either. Yeah, they might be local. It'd be a nice day for them because they don't have to travel 4 hours to go to a Progress show. They can actually be like, oh shit, I should get home after an hour. Dude,
but it's going to be an absolute banger. And if I can't get up, then I'll be I'm sure there'll be the things where they post the links and stuff, or be able to watch it online and stuff and watch it live. So I'll definitely be making sure I tune in for it either way.
Right. It's I mean, it's a saying that gets thrown around a lot, maybe too much, but when you sort of say that a show is a must see, it's unmissable. This for me looks unmissable. Every single match on there just offers you something. So I said it was going to be a short episode, so I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm just going to kind of contain the excitement within sort of a small amount of time. But if you don't have a ticket, buy a ticket. This is going to be amazing. If you do have a ticket, hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on Instagram, hit me up on Facebook if we're mates on there. Drop me a message. Just let me know how it's going on, how you're finding it, what you're loving, what's the best bits. I'm always open to talk wrestling, so just hit us up. But yeah, Mick, I think that's going to be just 30 minutes of magic, mate. Just
happy days.
Yes, just energy. But dude, obviously, as always, mate, thank you so much for. It's just made me miss this even more now. I'm just like,
Stratton bollocks. But no, I've missed it. I've missed it as well. It's that's why I've been meaning to get in touch with you anyway. When you sent that message a couple of months ago about picking the thing, and then just everything's gone to bloody shit, trying to bloody sort everything out.
Well, the office always open, mate.
I know, mate. I know. I know, and I will be in touch shortly.
Yes. Come on. But yes, obviously, let people know where they can hit you up on the Ego Machine. That is your Twitter
and Instagram. It's Mr. Mick Ego. It's obviously Mick Conley. I mean, a few people on here are probably friends with me on Facebook. You'll always see me posting shit now and then on the Work the Left Side page on Facebook as well. But yeah, it's mainly Twitter and Instagram, not X. I'm not calling it X. Fuck you. No.
But yeah, you know where to find us. I'm never going to plug. Hopefully, you know where we are. If you don't, you'll find us. But yeah, thank you for watching. As I said, if you don't have a ticket for the show, go get one now. Go buy.
Get one. Get one. Do it.
Do it.
Do it now. Do it.
Keep your eyes peeled. As I said, this was a bonus episode. We already had 2 episodes lined up for this week, so we were a little cheeky. Just so much good stuff for you. But I'm joined tomorrow by Jack Johnson, and on Friday I am joined by Mama's Big Beast, and that would be Mr. Rex Heartless. So yeah, join me then, and we'll see you again very soon. Remember, always work the left side. Say goodbye, Mick.
Goodbye, Mick.